Crossland's communication is awesome. They are always offering open and transparent communication.
It's been great. I can't say enough about how phenomenal they do with communication.
They came to the table wanting to hear what we wanted.
We've had a great experience with Crossland. I would highly recommend Crossland to my peers or anyone else.
Fire stations are unique buildings. They're difficult because you got to pretty much build a beautiful home and a beautiful commercial building all under the same roof. And I think that's one of the things that helps Crossland stand out is that they've built multiple. They've seen things that have worked in other stations. They've also seen things that haven't.
They have a lot of local experience that's very big with the communities and with the fire service. They want someone who knows their market. They know their communities and will build them a station that will stand the test of time.
And very professional. And when there was a suggestion made by them, it was legitimate and it was in the best interest of the project, whether it was a cost-saving suggestion or a design suggestion.
The guys have just been really good to work with. Always real responsive to my needs, easy to get a hold of when there's a need. We just know that you guys are on top of it.
The thing that I really enjoyed more than anything was when they came to us with a problem, they had a solution already. That was the greatest part.
We set through those OACs and we get a schedule, and it's like a Gantt chart, I guess, and it says over the next 4 weeks, here's all the trades that are going to be here and this is going to happen. And we've had very few hiccups.
The pre-construction team has always been great, and I rely on them heavily when I go to pitch to a new client or I have a client ask me, what's the latest trends? What are you seeing as far as price per square foot? Crossland's team always is there to help answer and give me true market database-driven research and numbers.
They had to fabricate some things. Some different types of barn doors and things that we had come up with, and their creativity, their ability to, to kind of solve those problems. I guess that's probably the best way to put it, is they're really good problem solvers.
I think Crossland's got a really good grasp on public facilities, especially fire stations. We didn't start at Fire Station 101. We already know you're gonna want your dorms here, you're gonna want your bay here, you're gonna want your access here, you're gonna want this here for efficiency. So starting at that level, it really was just a matter of, okay, what are your preferences now?
With Crossland and our architect, through the design and into construction, it just seemed like the folks knew what they were doing and had a good idea before we did it about whether that was going to work for us or not. So it was just obvious that we were dealing with folks that had experience with public safety. They knew the demands that we were going to place on the building.
It's not just one of those deals where Crossland, when they're done, it's like, hey, we're done, see you later. They're partners for life, it feels like.